Colors and emotions are often related for many people, and for the late American artist Mark Rothko, colors were a chance to share his many feelings. Our Yim Yoonhee joins us this afternoon with more information. Good afternoon, Yoonhee.
Good afternoon. So Rothko is considered the most important post-war American artist. Now, he set off waves in the global art community with his color blocking works, and they've brought dozens of his original works to Korea. Have a look.
Within this canvas, this window into the soul, what do you see? Mark Rothko saw emotions. He saw humanity. He saw a lot more than meets most eyes. As one of the most famous post-war artists, Rothko gained worldwide fame for his abstract expressionist style, his signature look that brought about a new type of art, an entirely new art experience. Rothko wanted to share his emotions with his audience, but not in the way his predecessors had. He created a style all his own.
There are two issues with the history of art. Realism portrays what the artist sees, and expressionism is used by artists to show their emotions. But Rothko was an abstract expressionist. He showed his emotions on the canvas with very little resemblance to reality. But even that doesn't justly describe him. If there's too much of oneself in the work, it's hard to understand for others. Rothko wanted to express, but also share his emotions and feelings with others.
The beginning of Rothko's career didn't look much different from any other artists of the era. He was largely influenced by other movements within the art realm, such as surrealism and expressionism. Early works contained scenes from society, and actual people as well. But as Rothko developed his style, his career matured, and a distinct style began to take shape. Figures and lines began disappearing, and colors and large shapes became more prominent. But as the paintings became less visually crowded, they became more emotionally charged, conveying Rothko's recurring thoughts about life. And towards the end of his career, overwhelmingly about death.
Within any painting, the lines and logistics must be considered, and colors are used to carry emotions. Rothko committed suicide in the 70s, but right before that, he made big wall murals with dark colors, and as a result, he had a breakdown. If you're not careful about looking at those particular wall murals, you could get very depressed. After drawing these, he had an emotional collapse, but this red painting was sort of a chance to revive himself. And while it seems brighter, it looks like the result of a deadly, bloody accident. In a way, this painting can be considered a failed effort.
The hours and hours it took Rothko to paint each piece was the amount of time he felt one needed to observe and fully understand his paintings. A quick glance doesn't reap the same experience as one that looks, reads, and feels a Rothko painting.
So you were telling me earlier that the exhibition organizers were able to bring his some of his most important works to Seoul this time.
Right. You know, actually, I think they were very surprised when so all these works are housed at the National Gallery in Washington, D.C., National Gallery of Art, and I think they were very surprised when they sent over the red painting. It's technically called Untitled, but the one you saw in the report, that was his last painting. That's considered one of Rothko's most important works, and not only because of its timing, it came at the very end of his career, but also because of the meaning, because this was really where Rothko wanted to sort of pull himself out of the depression that he was facing. So a lot of meaning for both the artist and for his career and his legacy.
Okay, and there's a certain way you should enjoy his works, you say?
Right, so I was told when you go to the exhibition that you want to soak in all of the work and spend a lot of time, so you don't just kind of skip through the whole entire gallery, but you want to sit with each work and kind of spend time. And actually, Rothko said that he wants people to look at his work almost as long as it took him to paint it. So, you know, it's more than just 15 minutes. And so they actually set up benches throughout the gallery so you can sit there, take time, and really kind of ponder about it. So that's when he said you feel the full extent of all the emotions that he put in.
All right, that's a very useful tip to have. I used to look at Rothko's work and kind of wonder and tilt my head, but now I think I have a better understanding, so I'll definitely use that tip. All right, thank you very much, Yoonhee, for giving us this detailed report today.
You're always welcome.